Nice. Hello, everyone. Welcome to yet another stream of Premier Chess Academy. And we are excited to bring you all the action for the biggest and the grandest tournament of all. It is the PCA World Cup 2024, where more than 4,000 kids will be playing from across 20 plus countries. And I'm excited. Prakriti, what about you? Definitely. And for the audiences, I am going to tell you about the format. The format is really fun. It's going to be so if you want to see the dates, you can see the key dates on our social media channels. So don't forget to follow us on Instagram as well as on YouTube. You can see all the action on the YouTube channel. So it's the qualification one stage right now, and all the kids from different parts are playing. So you see, this one is the qualification round for India. Next up, later, immediately after India, we have the qualification round coming up. From the Middle East, where there are countries for like Dubai, Bahrain, Qatar, and much more. And later in the night, the biggest action of all is coming up from the United States as well as Canada. So I am very much excited. Let's just quickly dive into the game. And audiences whomsoever are there watching our stream, make sure you drop in a hi to us. And parents, if you're watching, make sure you drop your kids' category and the ID in the chat so that we can follow and analyze the games for your kids and you can follow the action live. Let's jump in. So there are three categories. Prakriti, would you like to explain the audiences about what are the categories that we have at Premier Chess Academy? Why are they there? And go ahead. Awesome. All right. So, audiences, that were the categories, and we are in category number two. It's the match between Shana underscore six. And let me quickly explain the audiences about the format, time controls, and much more details of this tournament. So, it's a Swiss tournament which will have 5 rounds. So, out of the 5 rounds, whichever kids score the most of the points, top 20 in all the other regions in the USA, we have more number of kids. So top 50 kids from the USA will go to qualification round two. And in the qualification round two, again, we'll have an intense battle amongst these kids where we will select only the top six. And then these top six players from different regions and countries will club together to form some interesting teams. The teams are going to be announced soon. Just like last year, we have some exciting surprises coming in for you guys. So stay tuned. We are excited. And now it's time to jump into the games. So it's Shana underscore six, a very high rated compared to Shivanya Bangale. Uh, it's 973 versus 1350. What are you thinking, Prakriti? What's happening here? Yes. Awesome. Definitely, this game will be really interesting to follow. And just a second, we have one more person joining us. Let me pull up Tigmanchu on the screen. Uh, Usually, Tigmanshu is on time today. Tigmanshu is a little bit late. No worries. Hi, Tigmanshu. Now the audiences can see you. How are you? I'm good. All right. So, Tigmanshu, are you excited for the PCA World Cup? All right. And okay. So, Tigmanshu, we were looking at this game, and when there are more coaches, it becomes an easier task for me. As what I do is I give the coaches the teams, the colors, and then they fight it out, and I'm just here to moderate. So, it's an easy task for me. So, Prakriti and Tigmanshu, go ahead. You guys can pick the colors, and then maybe like you guys can analyze the games from their side and tell the audiences about the best moves for that particular color. So all right, so since Prakriti was here first, I'll give Prakriti the first chance. Prakriti, which one do you want to pick, white or black? All right, awesome. So Prakriti picks white. Tigmanshu, you have the black pieces. So all right, Prakriti literally summed up the position. Prakriti feels white is doing slightly okayish or a little bit better, as she feels the queen has been out and some things are working in white favors. What are your thoughts? What will be the best move for black in this position? Definitely the wall. All right, black was fixated on the plan of going into an endgame, I believe. So black just forgot that the bishop was a hanging piece, and black forgot to take the bishop. So Shane there, 1350, making a big mistake there against a lower rated. So good chance for Shivanya Bangale, but the time difference, guys. What are your thoughts about that? Will that play a crucial role? Definitely. And I personally feel it's very difficult for the kids to find ideas at such moments. So they take a lot of time to think here. So slightly, I would be biased again with black here. As you see, black is just playing fast and trying to just come up with practical moves, whereas white is taking a lot of time to come up with plans. But what if it works out? We never know. So this will be exciting. All right, let's see what's happening in the other games. Oh, a lot of kids. Oh, this is the only ongoing game in the category two. A lot of other games have ended. A lot of kids have scored the first point on the board, and we'll see more action. Should we jump up? Okay, this might be a blunder. Let's see what. Oh, he doesn't. He doesn't. All right, that's exciting. Now black has again some chances back in the game. So this is being a topsy-turvy game for the audiences, but he needs to save the pawn. Oh, this again might be a mistake. Queen can still come in, and I'm not sure what's happening here. Exciting stuff. All right, black should win here. Let's see what's happening. Okay, sorry to interrupt. Let's see what's happening in level. Okay, this looks like an interesting end game. All right, what do you think? Will black be able to convert this? Okay, Riyansh Karan is 1951. All right, but why is he thinking here? What's he thinking? He comes back. Why didn't he eat up the pawn simply? Was there any trick? Oh, check and you lose the knight. And now would you go up with the king or would you go back? Okay, he decides to go up. King e6, centralizing the king. This endgame technique will be interesting to see. King Priam, can he fight it out? He's 30 seconds more. 1490, there is a rating difference. Black has two passed pawns on the right side. These two pawns should be enough to stop the white pieces. Let's see. Okay, the rook is under attack now. Sigmanshu, what's the best move for black? Let's do guess the move. You have to guess the move before the kid plays the move. Rook to f5, offering us king e5. Okay. Okay, With these checks. Okay. Oh, check and now a win. Now black wins. All right, let's see. Black has won. Let's see what was happening in this game. Okay, this game also that we were analyzing, black won. Let's see any other games are happening right now. All the action. Yes, the from F8 to it went to the other side. All right, this is one of the other games happening. Only few games left in category 3 and in category 2. I guess all the games are over. So we have jumped into round 2 in category 2, and in category 3, the games will go on for a little longer. Oh, in category 1, we have already in round 2, and only the last game is going on. Let's see what's happening here because this is the last game of category 2. Uh, all right, black can just take and give a check here. But the position is crazy. White is winning, looks like. Oh, why did he move the king? I guess here's a. All right, but this is category 1. The kids have just started playing chess, so it will be exciting to see a lot of blunders here. The kids usually don't make perfect moves, so that's the idea. But category 1 in India is also really, really super strong. So that's the thing. So we'll see some exciting move. Black is taking a lot of time, so I guess they should play here. In category 3, we have the first round ended, I guess, so as soon as the first round ends, we have a 30-second gap and the second round will kick in. I guess there might be a 1 minute gap. We are not sure. The second round is going on here between the kids in category number 2. Uh, all right. And now black is going on some kind of an attack. Let's see. Category 1, we are already in third round. This is third round's last game going on. Category 1, the kids are playing really fast. So that's the thing. That's the idea. Let's see how does this shape up. Okay, Vaibhav Orissa, it's black is thinking a lot. Ritvik Wakaliga is playing as white and has too much time on the clock, too many points. So I think white will win here. Let's jump into the action of round 2 in category 2. Let's see what's happening between student 13455 racing Ritesh 6. Guys, what do you think? What? What? How is this pawn reached here? Did he have to capture first with the knight and then with the bishop, or both way works? Which was better, guys? I'm not sure. And then the bishop would have been really strong if the bishop would have been here, attacking on both the sides. Like, the X would have been very strong here. All right, let's see. We have more moves on the board. So here are the moves. Oh, black has a trick now. Yes, and Black finds that very quickly, racing Ritesh, finding that in a racing second. And we see here the white might lose a piece. So black might be back in the game. In fact, black might be slightly better as well because now black will have two bishops. Oh, will that save? Oh, black can just eat up the knight, right? Oh, he eats it with the bishop. But okay, so what to do? Should we save our bishop? Should we eat up his bishop? We have to eat up his bishop, right? Because the knight is saved by the queen. But black makes a mistake here. Racing Ritesh rushed in for the move and might have made a mistake here. and might have allowed student 13445 have again the advantage. Oh, he saves the bishop. This bishop goes back. Should have just eaten up the bishop, I feel. Equal. He can eat up the knight. Kids are going for end games very quickly. If I'm not sure whether they will trade off the queens. Oh, he. But now can the knight be saved? Yeah. Oh, which will be awesome. And now black needs to keep the queen on the board. So yeah, a basic calculation mistake, but racing Ritesh is playing too fast and making some errors. Whereas student 13445 plays slow. That is what we talk about almost in every stream when we give tips to the students. Don't rush into making a decision because it might backfire. So this is what has happened. Speed has become the enemy for racing Ritesh here today. All right, let's jump into category three, where the kids usually play slower, are a little bit mature, and let's see what's happening. I find this position. Okay, let's see. Okay, Hemang SS, the king, is playing against Manvi 910. Looking here, Manvi is 1728. That's a really, really high rating. And let's see how does the action play out. Okay, the queen is under attack. All right, let's check the chat. Okay, chat, drop in a hi if you guys are there and let us know the kids' ID or the kids' category. We'll make sure we'll analyze the games for you. Telling you what is happening is the PCA World Cup 2024 is going on, which is a grand tournament, an annual tournament of the PCA, where more than 4,000 kids play across countries. Hundreds of kids will be playing in the qualification stage one, battling it out against each other, and we'll move on to qualification two. Qualification two will happen tomorrow, and we'll keep on bringing you the action live. Let's see what's happening here. All right, white is on the offensive. Black has a piece extra. What do you guys think will happen? White team. All right, Prakriti here is from the white team, and Tigmanshu here is from the black team. Tigmanshu, do you agree with Prakriti or do you disagree? Uh, Oh, blunder, blunder. And it's a checkmate. White wins here, gives a big upset to Manvi 910, who's one of the highest rated. This can spoil Manvi's chances of qualifying to the next level, and Hemang SS solidifies his chances, moves in round two. Let's see how many points does Hemang SS have. Hemang SS leads on top of the table with 2 out of 2. So that was really surprising from Manvi. One small mistake and can kick you out. That's the excitement of the World Cup. Let's see. We have Thor versus Dharanish here. Both the kids looking like Thor has the turtle. I hope Thor plays really slow and accurately. Dharanish there with the dollar dollar tongue emoji. I don't know what's that called. All right, kids usually keep interesting usernames and interesting emojis there. Love to see kids coming up with great emojis, great names. Thor 2 with the green turtle there and Dharanish there. Exciting stuff, but not so looks the position looks wild. What's happening, guys? Oh, White also played a really wild move. Is it working? Is the trick working? No, but Queen captures F6. Now this knight is hanging. This Queen G7. Dharanish, the rating here looks 2183, but with a question mark. So I'm not sure if Dharanish is really 2183, but Thor is 1700. So I'm assuming Dharanish might be above 1700, somewhere around that rating bracket. And this is the India qualification round three. India has been a really strong country in the past two seasons of the World Cup. They have definitely made it to the finals. India and USA has been the two consistent teams who have definitely made it to the finals every time. We have seen that in at least two of the categories. Sometimes it was the Middle East who made it and has won also. I'm not sure about the last year's results. I'll have to look back it, but I was definitely sure that India and the USA team has made it to the finals all the way, qualifying from round one, round two, quarterfinals, semifinals, and towards the finals. So let's see. We are definitely going to see some very strong action here. What's happening here? Racing Ritesh is losing here. That was the game we were seeing. Let's see. Let's see more games in category three. What's happening between Lovish versus Ryansh Karan? We saw Ryansh Karan's game, I guess, in the last one where he had a superior end game technique and he went ahead to win the game. Let's see. Bishop against Knight. Can he show that superior end game technique? In the round, I guess in the round one, he clearly Rianch had clearly had two pawns on the right side, which was extra. This one, it's all equal. All right, is B5 the move or is B6? Okay, the knight jumps in the center. Now I guess the king can also move ahead. What's happening, guys? This is really complicated, but Rianch has shown his superior endgame skills. Also, it looks like that's a strategy. Go into an endgame, beat the opponent. He's a higher rated player. Go into an endgame, beat a lower rated player. So that looks like a valid strategy to me here. All right, and let's see what's happening. All right, definitely. And so, all right, coming back to the teams, Prakriti, you were favoring and telling us about Lavish, but you are from the white team. What do you think? How does white team activate this rook? Do you see any plan, any ideas? Oh, and is the bishop? Where is the bishop? Bishop going? Doesn't have this square. Doesn't have this square. Doesn't have this square. Doesn't have this. This. No, only this square. Oh. Oh, definitely. So very tricky play by black there. You see, if the bishop doesn't have any squares, he has to go. Oh, so if he goes on a3, then can he capture it? So has black won a pawn now? Is as Tigmanshu is saying, if he goes here, the king will march ahead and it will be trapped. Oh, what a trick! What deep idea! I feel this is very high level idea for a kid. Uh, Playing here, and let's see. But what about bishop b7 then? King comes in, then a6, same thing. Oh, he decides to attack the rook. Now where is the rook going? No, but now if he leaves the fourth rank, then the bishop can come to a3, and rook can't go here. Rook can, but rook does not have any squares, right? Now then a6 is a different move if because rook has only one square on the fifth rank or here. Okay, already b5. Yes. And now the bishop can escape in time with the idea of a5. But still very difficult to play for white. Bishop a3, then the bishop has to reroute, and then what's happening? Also, oh, now the rook can also free up, right? Is rook h1 a good move or rook g2? Oh no, rook g2 will be a blunder. Rook g2 will be a blunder. All right, black using the knight really effectively with the center. This knight is troubling a lot. It can jump here. It supports the rook. This pawn is attacked. What do you do? Do you push? You push this pawn, and white might lose this, and black might start. Oh, white goes for his pawn push, but okay, you can just take it here, right? And is this working somewhat? I'm not sure. This is a very intense and an interesting endgame, and a of lot of time people argue that the bishop is superior to the knight, but here the knight has been showing class. Being in the center, it really helps. Oh, check. I guess this also push. Oh, is it checkmate? Hook checkmate. This is called as a hook checkmate, right? Yeah, it's called the hook checkmate, where this looks like a hook of the pulley, where the knight and the rook combine. So that's why it's called the hook checkmate here, where the knight and the rook combine like this, and it checkmates the white king. So Yeah, Tignanshu? Yeah. No, Loesch just wins here. All right. And yeah, he does find the checkmate. And definitely, big upset here for Rayansh Karan. We saw his superior in-game technique, but Loesch showing much more superior in-game technique. One thing we learned, okay, Bishop versus Knight, but as Tigmanshu pointed out, activity plays a huge role. Also, center control definitely plays a huge, huge role as well. Black had a really strong knight in the center that just dominated the position. And guys, on that note, let's see what's happening across three categories. Let's see what's happening. In category one, we are already inching towards round number four, and Isa Asif is leading with 3 out of 3. In category two, guys, we see 3 out of 3 by Hia 8, and there are few games going on still in category number two. For in the round three, we will be eight ongoing games. Okay, so that's a lot, but Hia has been finishing strong, and we see Siddharth Chennai student Soham Patnayak. A lot of people can catch up with 3 out of 3, so this will be exciting to follow. And let's see. In in category number three, we see 2 out of 2 by a lot of kids. Nine. This is still the second round going on, I assume. Yes, the second round is going on. The action is on, and here top 20 will qualify. So really, it's up till 20. So and till position 19, we might see there might big upsets here. There might be a lot of kids who might be going on 2 out of 2. Let's see how many kids can make it. And we have an exciting game going on between Singh 10 Ishan versus Hardik 0312. All right, let's see. Okay. This is heating up with 20 seconds and 40 seconds left. The higher rated are higher rated because sometimes they play really fast as well. Okay, so we'll see Queen F6. Okay, King D7. Let's see what's happening here. King coming in. What has no, but oh, Queen G7. And it's game over. Singh 10, Ishan again an upset. Hardik 0-1, 3-2-1 to 1774. 300 points higher rated resigns there because it has increment time control 10 plus 2. So definitely with that increment, White will win. This is category 3. Category 3, we have only one game going on. Aaron versus Crack Shah. Let's see, Crack Shah can't stop this pawn. Aaron going. Let's see if stalemate can happen. That's what Kreksha is hoping on, and that's why you keep on fighting. White going for the second queen. Let's see. Oh, he just moved the pawn just to be safe so that the king has movement, and it's game over. Ladder checkmate. Awesome play by there by Aaron 805 defeating Kreksha, and we have the standings after round three. Guys, sorry, it's only round two over in the category one. We have Singh and Ishan. We saw there doing an upset. But Taranish says, "Oh, I am 2100. I'm still there in the race." Perry Sai Krishna is 1926. Spryzen Ray, Warren Payne, Hemang SS, we saw doing an upset as well. Lavish 2013 also doing an upset. Namit Goyal, Aaron, Rishan 2023, all 2 out of 3, 2 out of 2. A lot of action on the, almost we see 14 kids with 2 out of 2, so a lot of cool action going on. And let's see, guys, should we see more games of these kids? We'll come to category 3. It gets really long and exciting. Let's see what's happening in category 1, or we might just miss the entire arena. Category 1, game number 3 is going on for round number 3 is going on, and only one kid, Isa Asif, is on 3 out of 3. Hira Han Soni there, fighting out versus Webber Orissa. We saw how Webber Orissa, I guess, lost the last game, but there here, Black doesn't have much. Uh, Hira, sorry, HRE Hansoni doesn't have more moves here. Webber Orissa might just win. Pin, it's Rihan Soni. Oh, sorry. H is silent. Oh, is that your kid? Uh, Okay, Rehan Sony, yeah. That might be, I was thinking, why is the H there? Okay, can be something else as well. Sorry if we are pronouncing the names wrong, but that's the reason, parents. You can drop in your kid's name correctly in the chat and tell us which games to analyze and which category. So Rihan Soni might just bleed out on time here. King B6 can be the move to protect the knight. But yeah, he bleeds out. Category 1, round 3 is over. Isa Asif leads and other kids follow. Let's jump in. Category 2, this game is going on for so long for the round 3. Round 3 might also end in category 2 soon. Black will fight it out, but white is clearly winning. So Soham Patnaik captures the rook. All right, white missed that move, but usually check instantaneous reaction is this. Also, white might soon just get some kind of a checkmate here, uh, or a skewer, or oh, now he's attacking the rook. No, but he realized that he missed the rook, so that's why now he's attacking the rook. Probably that's how we are probably going into some analysis of how the kids are thinking. But Soham Patnaik is the higher rated and against Siddharth M. So should win comfortably here because he has the extra queen. This bishop looks bad. The rook is on the open file, but I'm not sure how good that is. And now finally we might see queen captures on b7 if that is the plan that white has in mind. Let's go. Let's go, Soham. Let's see if Soham can do it. Oh, he doesn't. Yes, this square is considered this square. So then you do this. Then you do this. Eat up the h6 pawn, go here. Oh, why is he going? This is totally the wrong direction to protect the pawn. All right. So Patnaik. All right. Now free pawn.
By the way, you guys got to know that Arjun Irigasi is now the new world number two.
No.
Definitely, he's at 2809 or 2817. He's four out of. He's three and a half
Um,
out of four in the Chennai Grandmasters,
Live
Chennai
right?
rating.
Grandmaster.
And the
Ouch, that's a
last.
bad move. Please don't. The rook's gonna come
Oh,
on f4. Done. Queen's gone. And then black is super strong.
all right, that's how the tables have been turned. Siddharth M wins, plays just like Arjun Ergasi, fights till the end, never plans to lose here. All right, and Siddharth M might go here
It's a
with
C of a pawn.
Siddharth M. I'm not sure what's his standing currently, but definitely a very important game for him to win. And Siddharthan is on five, so he'll keep his perfect score. All right. So just like Arjun Arigasi, he doesn't like to spoil his scores. And Siddharth M going here, very, very strong, and the spawns will just now pass on. King will come in the center, and somehow he'll squeeze some victory. All right, so let's see. This tables have turned. We were just hoping white would win. White just blundered the queen, and anything can happen, kids. That's why you fight on till the end. We'll jump into game. Aaron, we saw, I guess, last game he lost, but he's playing against Namit Goel. Namit Goel is 1953, slightly stronger. I guess Namit Goel is also a regular in our Triumph Tales series. For the audiences who don't know what Triumph Tales is, when the kids play offline and they win a lot of tournaments, we give them a feature or a shout out on our website, which is called as the Triumph Tales series. So Namit Goyal there has been a regular there. He has has a good experience of a lot of offline tournaments, but this is online. Okay, he goes back and decides to keep the possession. I'm not sure whether he should have traded the queens, come back. Let's leave it to the experts. Prakriti, you are from the white team. Uh, Tigmanshu from the black side. What do you guys think?
I feel white should have captured the bishop. I mean, moving the queen back to me it does not make sense because I am not fond of moving pieces backward. However, if you see right now, the bishop has also come pinned the queen. That's a relative pin, but definitely the knight cannot move. And black is just attacking on the knight. So I think it's going to be problematic for white to just move, pieces backwards this way.
Yes, of
Definitely.
course. The activity of the pieces also uh, uh, will be less. And also, I see one F3 square is now a big weakness. I
Yeah,
mean,
f3 square is a big problem, but I don't think so. The knight can
the
come
knight
there very
can
quickly.
not
But the
quickly,
bishop
but
can sit, right? Bishop
Yeah,
can sit
bishop
on.
can sit, definitely. Why not?
uh,
But what will the bishop do alone? That's also a point, no?
So then you
uh,
reroute the queen, bring it here with the bishop
No,
sitting
no, no.
here.
You cannot bring the queen over there on h3. The bishop is always going to be there on f. So as soon as you remove the queen, they remove the bishop or they remove their queen. So you just have to put the pressure.
so yeah,
Yes,
white
you can
can
just.
go with h6 and then knight h7, knight g5, like
He
that.
goes back with the
I
queen.
guess so.
He'll go
Yes, he
here.
is going with this down.
This plan and knight g4 and knight h2, something like that. Okay, too many arrows and very difficult for the audiences who might be new to chess to follow. But we'll break down. We are thinking black is rerouting from the left side or black's right side to go on to the left side, going towards the white king. So that is the idea. And
And
that's
then
exciting.
probably after, yeah, after
Let's
bishop.
see what's happening with our Arjun Erigasi. Arjun Erigasi is winning here.
Slowly and steadily pushing down.
In this position, if the bishop goes on h3, bishop takes bishop, queen takes, and the knight and can also come on g5. Yeah,
That's what black is planning. Bishop h3,
yeah.
trading, queen coming, knight g4.
Yeah,
Exactly.
knight
That's
Knight
what
and
black
with
is
a with an
planning.
idea of a checkmate.
Checkmate on h2. Okay, all right. So
We have named
he
Siddharth
doesn't.
M as Arjun Erigasi now. That's nice.
Siddharth M is Arjun Erigasi. All right. Let's hope
unless and
Has
Siddharth.
until
made
he
it.
draws the game.
Sorry.
Unless and until he draws this game, he should not draw the game like of a
No, no,
stalemate.
he's just winning.
Because
He's winning.
Arjun is never losing, I believe.
White is trying fully to block his own king around
Oh,
the
this might
black.
be a stalemate. No, yeah, yeah, yeah. If he pushes, makes a queen, stalemate.
No, it's not a stalemate. King has a
It's a
square.
stalemate.
Oh, oh, oh! I thought the pawns are. Oh my god! Ouch! Ah, I feel so bad. I thought the pawns are going forward. How could I be so? Oh,
I have no words to say. Like I told you, like
That's I think
okay,
Manchu is
this
from the black.
can be
Okay.
this can
I
be done.
predicted this that he might make a second queen and this is a stalemate. Uh, all right, no worries. Siddharth M still stays in the race and he's a fighter. He'll come back.
Yes,
Round 4 kicks off in
for sure.
category 2 immediately. There were a lot of kids waiting for the round 2 to kick off. Siddharth M stays in the fifth position. Three kids out of three out of three. Let's see who will finish first. But it's not about finishing first in this tournament. It's about finishing in top 20. So Nikunj genius right now with only 1 point might still qualify in the top 20. Let's see. But the more exciting thing is in category 3 where we see so many games still going on in round 3. So this might go on for a long time. And let's see, guys. Let's see what happens here. There might be a lot of battle to see what happens. Esh with 2 points, Esh triple one is still in the hunt, and we'll see these games. Crackshaw, we saw KGN 1980, Shriyansh Dev. So let's jump into some of the games towards. Let's see, Shriyansh is. Oh, their games are over. All right, so
Mm.
we'll be only able to see these star games which are still going on and in action. We were analyzing this one, Namit Goel versus. Okay, let's see who, but that some different things have happened.
What happened?
Queen went to g4. We were predicting knight g4 and queen somewhere to h3, but queen can't
but
make it to h3. Queen might jump into f3 now and knight g4 next.
The knight. Oh,
White has moved the queen to the other direction where I'm not sure things might work out. Knight g3, queen f2 might be a huge threat.
Like, what
Later
will
But
happen
h4.
now?
even if knight goes on g4 for the matter, the bishop can come on, you know, or the
Rook
rook. Yeah,
f1
definitely.
Rook f1,
or
I
the
guess, will
knight
be safer.
Rook
knight
f1,
d1
bishop
also.
e1, knight d1. Three things are there.
But then h5, h4. Rook
Yeah, rook
f1
f4.
is a smart choice, I feel. So you keep an option open for other pieces also coming later. And knight controls the square.
H5 h4 seems an interesting idea. Yes, I agree.
H5, H4 should be the blasting idea here to blast open the square where the bishop is also
The
putting
bishop,
pressure.
yeah, definitely. Bishop is
H5,
also good.
H4, then rerouting this rook somewhere here. Let's go all out attack.
So
Sigmanshu's
that's
favorite saying.
rerouting the rook is not even important.
Later, if
Rerouting the rook
nothing
is not
works
even
out,
important.
H5,
That's the
H4.
another thing.
If white manages to find some kind of a defense, then you can also do a rook left here and add some pressure near the white king. And I remember Tigmanshu saying in one of the streams, go attack,
Chirag sir,
attack,
you
attack.
must have seen a Chirag.
Attack, attack. H5 h4. Okay, but white is also
Chirag sir, you. Ouch.
response.
Sorry, yeah, Prakriti, you're saying something?
Probably they want to move the queen on H. No, I was saying the way you were making the arrows, no, it looks like a game of snake and ladder. It's not a chess, it's a snake and ladder.
Right, definitely.
Yeah,
Chess.
just look at it.
Other games takes inspiration from chess. So Snake and Ladder taken inspiration from chess for many things. Chess is a superior game than the other all the other board games, guys. Just saying. So, okay, H3 kicks off the knight. Where is the knight going?
Of course, not on a good square.
There's only one square H.
Also, kids need to know this pattern. So yeah, so that's why for rook left, it's very important that the kids understand these patterns, these small things, and there have been a lot of ideas, debates about which players are good at chess. A lot of people say pattern recognition is important. Some say calculations are important. A lot of things, a lot of combination. But definitely, what we try to do at Premier Chess Academy, we try to make sure that the kids learn all these essential skills of fighting it out, sportsmanship, pattern recognition, different type of cognitive skills that we make sure. And guys, if you are interested, make sure you check out our website, take a free trial if you're watching new, if you're new here, and register so that your kids can also learn these essential skills and battle it out against other kids in some interesting tournaments like the PCA World Cup. So, looking forward to that for the new audiences. And let's see, guys, it's already so many minutes, more than 1 hour of action, and we are still in round three. It might round four and five might get more intense. We have the Middle East arena kicking in just half an hour. So stay tuned. This is the Indian audience. We'll bring in more action for the Middle East audience in the next after just half an hour. And let's go. Category two. What's happening? Fourth round has kicked off. Here, 8 was leading. Okay, Shana is also on 3 out of 3. Three students are on 3 out of 3 here. All right, Racing Ritesh has raced the fourth round to victory in a very short span. That was a very interesting checkmate idea here by Racing Ritesh. So his speed is coming in play. He's in 3 out of 4. Let's see how many kids can move 4 out of 4. That would be interesting. In category 3, let's see, 3 rounds are over. There are already 4 kids with 3 out of 3. Others are fighting it out. We were seeing Namit versus Aaron, so one of them might reach 3 out of 3. Singh and Ishan, we saw in the last round how he played a good game. And Varun Pen, Checkmate, Prizen Ray, all of them can make it to 3 out of 3. The others cannot. Hemang SS, we were following. He did a big upset against a 1700 rated. Oh, but he was not able to win against Susan Bed. Uh, Susan Bade, sorry, with 1896 rating there. All right, so guys, six ongoing games. We were at Aaron's. Let's jump into other games. We haven't seen
Huh?
Garv Daga.
Actually, what did
Oh,
you do?
yeah, go ahead, Tigmanshu.
Can you go with the Namit Goel's game?
Namit Goel's game. Definitely, we'll go to Namit Goel's game. Tigmanshu,
With
I
knight
guess, came
f4,
up with an idea for some kind of an attack for black.
knight f3, something like that he used to.
He jumps away with the king so that the knight f3 can't be effective. Rook g2 might be rook.
Finally, outpost is an outpost, right? Like you can any
Yes,
end of the day and any end of the day you can just bring
we
your
talked
king.
about this. I guess Prakriti also pointed out knight has no way to come from here to f3 at that moment, but after 15
You
moves,
have a bad internet.
surprise, yeah. Definitely some weird way of come bringing the knight. It was here, it went up, back,
Yep.
f4, h4, f3, and h3 is under attack now. H4 push might be the plan, again weakening, creating a lot of holes near the king. So Namit Goyal, the higher rated, under pressure by Aaron 805. Can Namit handle the pressure, guys? We have to wait and watch for the next 1 minute. Let's see, let's see. This is pretty exciting, and kids showing such high quality
Will
play. Also,
will
What
Namit,
do you
Black
think about G in this
yes,
position
yeah,
instead of bringing the queen? What do you think about pawn push to G5?
with
yeah,
such
that's what I
fast
was thinking.
decision making, pawn to g5 would have again weakened a lot of squares. This is
No, no, I am
this.
asking from the black side.
Oh,
As in,
black
instead
side.
of playing
Sorry.
the queen, yeah, instead of playing the queen, they should have pushed the pawn to G5. That would attack the pawn on H4.
Ah,
And
that's what
black
I was also
is thinking here. I'm not sure whether this capture should be good. Now also g5 looks a really interesting move. No, now it
I
might
think the knight
backfire
is
as well.
more powerful and the rook is not. So
Oh, but
taking
that
the
was that was white finding all the correct defensive moves, sacrificing the rook at the correct moment. Queen goes
knight
again
for
on
h4,
h6.
h4,
no,
h4,
the
direct queen
G3 is
h4.
pinned. No, the queen H4 could have come. G3 was pinned. Now it is
Can
not
we see
because
Namit Goyal being a superior skills on the time? Where is this knight going? Where is this bishop going? I'm not sure. Oh, queen comes in. Is he planning to go with the queen inside? Let's see what's happening. I guess he has neutralized any kind of attack on the king side. Black might have to play on the queen side, but white can get these two passed pawns. It's one less than 1 minute in the action, guys. Let's keep going. Black offers a queen trade. Oh, the queen trade might be good for white, just getting rid of all the attacks. But then, how does white make progress? White declines the queen trade. Namit Goyal, being the higher rated, can he use his experience, guys? Let's see. What should black play here? Guess
black
the
should
move, guys.
probably.
Okay, rook b7, done. Doubling up, maybe.
He's just doubling up.
No,
But
but then
doubling up,
just
how would it
b4.
affect? The pawn push will come on. Pawn push B4, it will be
Yes.
there. Oh,
Or just a
the,
waiting move, asking white the question, what do you want to play? You just got the queen back, but apart from the queen, your none of the pieces can't move, really. Yeah. Okay, doubling up is good for white. White just blitzes out b4. Namit Goyal, being an experienced player, knows how to handle this situation. Now knight a4, knight c5 also looks like a plan. What is the plan for black, guys? I can't find a plan for black. Can black
Like
make
I
actually,
any
black
told
breakthrough?
you.
just black just need to hold the game for some moves, I guess. So that is like nothing is
Uh,
happening in black's position. Everything will
Okay.
come.
I think
So
black should not waste the time and just, play calm.
oh, he goes
Play
Yes.
for
some
attack
waiting
on
moves.
b3. White defends
On the
b3.
on
Okay.
the
Push. That's
Okay, I think we
no.
get
Okay,
the
knight
pawns.
is not. You can't get
uh,
the pawn. Knight is protecting it.
yeah, but now again doubling up on the
But
b5
I
pin.
think that is good.
And now pawn takes pawn is good.
Okay, white has made some progress. Really, trading off
Queen.
that one rook as well.
Queen
Pawn
takes. Queen
captures.
takes.
And Namit Goel was down on the clock. He is now up on the clock. Black is taking some time to think. White is just blitzing out, playing. Namit might show his superiority skills. Oh, but he could have taken up
Oh,
with the
queen should
queen.
have captured the pawn. Exactly that.
What was the trick there? I'm not sure. Okay, takes the pawn, takes the this. Then, okay, queen comes in. Black still has a rook against the knight. What's the idea
But how
here?
does it even matter? The pawn is in sixth rank. That is very, very powerful.
Yeah,
Okay,
So he
rook
now
takes.
pawn
Okay,
captures.
finally. Finally. Now
All
Namit
right,
is gonna set back a little.
Aaron is on 8 seconds. Namit is on
Let's
10
play
seconds.
fast.
Let's go. Let's see. There is an increment of 2 seconds. He offers a queen trade. The rook can be superior to the knight. Declines the queen trade. Namit has declined a queen trade many times in this game, maybe more than 3, 4 times. Brings in the rook. Knights can be really tricky, guys, in these positions.
yes,
Knight,
of course.
again, I guess, yeah, knight e5 might be the idea, centralizing the knight. Oh, he goes back to c5. Pressure on f2. Can he go? What will black do? White 1 second, and white might lose on time. Oh, no, it loses on time there, guys. The higher rated player who was putting pressure on the time as well. I guess knight e5 would have been a very good move there. Uh, just coming back, not sure. Also, he could have just repeated. Nothing was happening on f2. There were very less plans for black as well. Very difficult to
Yes,
make this progress
okay.
in these few seconds. But that puts Aaron on 3 out of 3, and only one game going on. Arju, oh, we have another Arju. 2012 white with the white pieces here. Shrish with the black pieces here. Arju manages to Shrish checkmates Arju. All right, and okay, black wins even without having a less piece. White had a bishop here. Crazy, crazy, exciting chess going on. Round 4 to kick off in the next 15 seconds. We'll keep following this action live, and let's see. Round 5 is going on in category number 2. So we are towards the end of category number 2. Category 1, only 2 games, only few games going on in the round 4. Let's see what's happening here. Okay. Oh, this is
This
until
is the last.
walkover. So, oh, Rihan Soni left in the middle or might
Ah,
have been
good.
disconnected against Kushu 1, but that doesn't hamper the qualification to round 2 for any of them. Aditi Suresh is playing against Vaibhav Orissa. What's happening? Oh, Aditi Suresh is winning here against Vaibhav Orissa. So let's see.
Discover. Double check.
Aditya Suresh might win this, and that might end category 1, and we might see the final results for category 1. Category 2 final round going on. Let's see, guys. Here versus student. Both of them, here versus student, both of them top leaders. Can Hia maintain her 5 out of 5? Let's see, guys. Is it Hea or is it Hia? The female or
Hey,
a kid came up with a good, cool name, Hea? I'm not sure.
Okay, yeah.
All right, because here is a very common female name in India. So I was assuming it might be a Hia, might be a female there. Oh, check
Given a minute.
white, and then this might be kind of a
Rook
windmill.
D7
No,
check.
no.
And we'll exchange the
No, rook
rook.
comes here.
why to play rook d? Yeah,
Okay,
rook
yeah,
had
this
to be
one.
on d7. Now the rook can capture the bishop. No, it's
But knight is there, no?
but the knight can capture back. Yeah, that's also a thing. I just missed the knight. I was like,
Okay.
oh my god, check.
Also, this might be just game over. No,
Game
you
over.
can't go here. Rook B8. Knight is defending it. Rook
But
A7,
the
then the knight moves, and then rook A7. Also, rook
rook can
F7
also
is.
capture f7. Yeah, exactly that.
No, but I feel rook A7, and then you go for a skewer.
Either ways, now also we can do it. Rook a7 is
Or
never perfect.
you just move the king up, bring the other rook, and go for some checkmate ideas. Oops,
Yeah.
sorry. All right, definitely very exciting stuff happening, and audiences. Oh, so a few more moves have happened. Sorry, I clicked something by mistake. So let's just rewind what happened. He captured on f6, king up, went up. He went back on f7. The king has went to the side. Now white will bring the other rook. Oh, knight is under attack. The knight is also pinned. What to do? Rook f6. How to save the knight?
That's the only way, rook f6.
Then king comes here.
Then we play the rook to e6. King cannot
Okay,
come on
king cannot come
f5
on
to attack.
f5 because the knight is protecting that square. Attacks. This comes here, but then I'll attack with the knight.
Oh, that's. But
Oh,
okay.
rook f7. Now the king goes. Again,
But
what to
then we
do?
eventually have to play the rook to
Repeat,
f5.
repeat,
I don't
repeat,
want this
repeat,
to be a
repeat,
draw.
repeat.
No,
Good
what
draw
will
for
happen if
black.
rook e6 hits?
But here might
Knight
go
will come
5
on
out of
f5.
5.
No.
Let's see. Can here make it to 5 out of 5, guys? Audience, that's the big question. That's the
No.
question for Kaun Banega Crorepati for today here.
So even if here misses
No,
this, oh look,
yes, double check.
perfect move here.
Even though he would have
Even
missed,
if
she would have finished on top. But yeah, but our
no,
goal
that's
is
not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm
sorry.
saying. I'm saying that even if here misses the knight, so
Oh,
let
this
let
she's
the
still
opponent
winning.
Yeah,
capture the
he
knight.
missed.
It's all right.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So she missed the knight, as you said. Okay, now I guess yes.
Audiences, let us know in the chat. Hi, Coach Tigmanshu. Chess's life is saying hi to Coach Tigmanshu.
Right. It's just like hi.
Tigmanshu is asking, who is Chess's life? Chess's life, drop in your name, probably one of the students of Tigmanshu there in the chat. All right. Or one of the parents there. We don't know. But we have some fan following for Tigmanshu, definitely. Okay, let's go back here. Audience, Chess's life, the question for you. Can Hia make it 5 out of 5? Let us know in the chat, guys. All right, let's see. And with 8 minutes, 8.5 minutes, Hia looking strong in the center with all with the double
Uh,
rooks. The
Breaking
knight
even of the
is also gone.
All right. I think now here should win.
Yes, Hia can make it,
Only.
right? So our bets are safe. And let's see.
I believe unnecessary giving of checks should be stopped.
Here you have 8 minutes on the clock. But kids like giving checks. Also, the first thing that they learn is check capture threats. So that's why the kids probably play like that, giving a lot of checks to the enemy. And she's here, I guess, is looking for some checkmate ideas as well. So let's see. Okay, that rook is protected. You can go eat up the pawn. Maybe. Oh, what kind of ladder checkmate? There's no ladder checkmate here. Might play f4.
no,
Let's see, guys.
no,
We'll stick to
complicated game.
category two because this is the final round and one of the final games of category two. After that, we'll be going on to category three. Category three still has round number four going on. There, we still have time for round number five for category three to kick in. So that will be exciting. Let's see. Hia 8-8. Can she make it? Can she win the entire arena?
She has to plan for a good checkmate. High time now. Okay, finally the rook can come on e6.
What if white makes a blunder like rook h6?
No.
I guess still white can win. So why going back? Come on.
How
Okay,
does it even
probably.
It doesn't
matter? There's a
matter anymore.
ladder checkmate.
But black can
Check
stop
and
it,
check.
right?
Right.
Now go a6.
Rook will come. No, that's not the thing. I think Hia will win. Shall we just see from the bottom if, top 20 kids who are qualified?
Like let's some like, in category one, all games are finished, right?
Yeah, I
Category
think
1
category
is
one all
all
the
games
teams are.
finished. Most of the kids will qualify, but category Isa Asif went 5 out of 5. So Isa Asif is the clear winner. Kushu 10, Ritwik Wakagila gets the silver trophy, finishes on second, and Kushu 111. In India region, category 1 are less because there are very strong players. So you have more kids in the category 2 and 3. That's a proud thing for India and for PCA having more kids in category 2 and 3. All right, and we have uh, we have category number 3 where still the fourth round is going on. It's a really strong category, and as I informed the parents before, we have been having this World Cup for the past 2 years. You can check out the older streams for 2023. The World Cup stream is available, and you can see the exciting stuff or the matches that we had. India team was called as the victorious Vichy last year, and they made it to the finals, I guess, in two of the categories out of three. Ladder checkmate, he's trying to take the king up. I would suggest just trade off the
On
rooks,
the wrong
make a
side, he's
queen.
trying to
Oh, just
now
trade the rook now, trade the rook.
come on.
All right. Here taking the time, but here definitely will win and go 5 out of 5. That means 1 3 4 4 5 student 1 3 4 4 5 will move on 4 out of 5, but might still qualify. Very high chances of student also making it to the final, and probably can happen. Here and student will play in the same team. That's the beauty of this format. They might play in the same team for the quarterfinals, semi-finals, and the finals, playing for the team India. And we have more action coming in soon. All right, so let's see.
Oh, no, no, Rook B1. No, no, Rook B1 is Rook B8. Yeah,
Oh,
Rook
rook
B8.
b1, and you win.
Finally,
You
okay.
win the rook, and now
I
white will
think
be
now it will be
easily able to
easy.
do the ladder checkmate. Let's see. And all right, Tigmanshu, can you explain the audience quickly what a ladder checkmate is?
Like you're just step by step, like you climb up the ladder. Like that way you will move the rooks so that you can cornerize the king and win the game by checking. Because there is no chessboard left in the corner.
Oh, he is going for second queen.
Possibly you
Why,
are
why, why,
winning the
why, why,
okay, yeah, now you can make
why?
4 5. Okay, what if this game also ends in a stalemate then?
Yeah,
No,
definitely
just don't say, okay? Please just
we
don't say.
saw Siddharth M, the Arjun R. Arjun Erigasi there. We saw it there ending in a stalemate. Let's see what. Okay, so this is the India qualification 2 going on in the next five
Keeps on
minutes.
doing 1200 rating, then also taking longer than usual to checkmate.
Right, just a
Or
second, guys.
probably they are thinking that this is the last game of the evening and I should, continue it as much as possible.
All right. So here wins there, and round two
Finally
we
done.
might see some results. Okay, couple of games going on, which is Shanai versus Sujin, but I guess they both will qualify with a comfortable score of 3. They just need to finish in top 20. A 2 score qualifies you or helps you finish in top 20. Sujin PS and Shanai. Oh, but this game would be very much important because whomsoever loses might go down versus Shivanya Bangle and Ethan John King. They are both on 17th and 18th, and we looks like Shivanya Bangale might qualify with this one. Whereas Ethan John King needs to fight it out, but the points look equal. And guys, it's a queen versus two rooks, and a knight versus knight, and a bishop versus three
Bishop is also
pawns.
3 pawns.
That's
So
again
very
an exciting
excited about this.
position. Category 2, we are moving on. These are the last games, and this game
yeah,
is
the
very
rook
important for the
is gone now.
qualification.
It's
A
queen
draw
plus
is
one.
also enough for both of them to qualify, by the way. Oh, this is a
White
mistake,
will
right?
take the rook and the other
I
rook,
made a
both the rook.
blunder right now. White will take the rook and game over. White wins.
White wins, white wins. Let's see. The other rook is also gone because that was a skewer. Sad news for black and Ethan K. John. might end his qualification journey here. White is thinking White
Like
should take up
on what number he's like, is he having chance of
17.
qualifying?
He has some chance
Uh,
on the tie breaks, but we are not sure. Ethan K. John is on number 17, and Shivanya Bhangale will go 3 out of 3. So Shivanya will go up, and we'll see these standings going down. But we see Bushwhack, and he needs to have a better tiebreak. He has won the first game with Hatiri N, and he has won the fourth game against Satwik Anand. Satwik Anand doesn't look here, so I guess Ethan K. John might not have that good of a tiebreaks against the other players. And okay, White is going for some checkmate ideas. I'm not sure. Is there a checkmate? Ethan K. John
yes,
resigns, and that brings us to the end of category 2, where here it wants Racing Ritesh. Oh, Racing Ritesh raced to the top with the third place, and Shanai 6 here maintains the only player to have the full score of 5 out of 5. We also saw in category 1 Isa Asif. We did not were not able to see Isa Asif's games, but only player to have 5 out of 5. And we see Ethan John King dropping out, unfortunately, out of the race. And so, very intense one towards the end. We saw Ethan John King, Trajan, two of them missing
uh,
out with a tie
right, right.
breaks. Only two players missing out there with the score of 2 out of 2. But the higher scores and the exciting stuff is going on in category 3. Category 3, we are still in round number
Check.
4. The games are being so intense, so high quality. Where do you spot the checkmate?
Like
Oh, you
the
want to go
name,
to the
checkmate versus
game.
check.
Checkmate underscore 2000 versus Chess Rudra Genius. Let's see who is the genius out of this game.
Checkmate
And
versus check.
Rudra Genius
I like
has
the
a
pawns.
weird pawn
Are
structures.
too crazy.
Yes, one.
The pawn structure is too
Yes,
crazy.
Rudra.
It's a
That
rook.
makes a hook. That makes a hook. You told us the hook checkmate, right? It
Yes,
makes a hook.
definitely. This one makes a hook. All right. Again, it still makes a hook, but in a curve fashion. That's the checkmate. And kids, check it out. You can check out the hook checkmate on Lichess only. Just go to the puzzle section and select a puzzle theme. You will find the hook checkmate theme, and you can solve some hook checkmates from there. Shout out to Lichess. Oh, we have one of the coaches who is typing in Hindi and saying
Mm.
his students are battling it out against each other. Uh, Sorry, Ark and Rakesh, we can't do much if your kids are fighting it out against each other because,
Well, it is what it is.
You can say
What
because
it,
you are a strong coach and your kids are very strong. That's why they are fighting against each other only.
yes, all of your kids are in category 3. That's why. So they are fighting it out against each other.
uh,
But checkmate 2000 is taking the time. Also, uh, if possible, the coach is here. Coach, you can ask the parents to join in, and we'll have more fun. So that, and also let us know some insights about the students. How do they play under time pressure? All right, and Ark and Rakesh, we would love to have you in the commentary. Feel free to join in for the 7:30 arena with the Middle East lineup as or at the 10 p.m. arena with the US and the Canada lineup. All right, 7:30 p.m. More action coming in. We might be a little late for the audiences to let you know. We'll start that stream in a few minutes. We are already at 7:30, but this is still round number 4, and we are at the end of round number 4. So round number 5 might go on, but we don't want to miss out the action in the India arena, so we'll stay tuned. And all right, let's see, guys, what's happening. Chess Rudra Genius with so much time on the clock, guys. What do you think? Again, can we see a big upset?
tough hand game. Crooks and games are always tricky. Double pawns are there for the
But
black
chess
side, but
Rudra Genius is actually, pushing the pawns very nicely, and
Ah,
the rook cannot do anything about the pawn, is all I can say. Pawns, but it's not weak.
yep, yeah. Especially when they exchanges the pawn with the C2 and B.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, if we look at the time, then time is also less for checkmate rules also. Hmm.
He's constantly, chess ruler genius is constantly pushing the pawns forward. He's also upset with the back pawn structure. He's trying to improve it as much as possible.
All falls
This
on.
is such a good move, and um,
Yep. Now no double pawns.
the pawn structure is superb now. Quick check is nice. And the king can come forward as well. King e6 to the next move. You know.
Yeah, he just okay. Who can do that?
Oh,
King F. Okay, now it all comes on the calculation if he goes on F5, F5, D5, G6,
but
D4.
white has an upper hand in this. White captures
No,
first.
you cannot tell.
Oh, but both of them will make a queen on the same time, right?
It is not making
It's
a
a
queen with
check.
the check. Now
Okay.
it can be a yeah,
All
with the check
right.
it is
So, what do you do? Do you check on the diagonals here, right? That's the idea. That's the trick.
Diagonals is nice. Yeah.
Or this one, the I for you. So the one of the best streamers in the world, Daniel Narodetsky, explains these kind of positions really well. Imagine it as a sundial. You have to check in the sundial pattern. So that's the idea here, I feel. And can black do the sundial? Let's see. And hold it here. But
no, not
checkmate.
that. Not
Oh, threefold repetition
that
took
draw.
place, and this was a draw. Let's see how much does this mean for the
No.
standings. Chess Rudia Juniors makes a draw, so for 3.5 points. Who was the other player? Checkmate. Checkmate. Where is Checkmate standing? Oh, Checkmate and Chess Rudia
Checkmate.
Juniors
Third
both
and
are
fourth.
third and
Third
fourth.
position.
So 3.5 spoils their perfect score, but we have one ongoing game. Varun Pen is also towards the top of the players. I saw him there. Okay, we'll see the standings. Varun Pen versus Shriyesh. We saw 24 and 28. So very important games for both of these kids because only the top 20 will qualify. Again, a very interesting game. Queen and Rook versus Queen and Rook. What's happening here, guys? Should Black trade off the Rooks? White is a
It's
pawn
White's
up.
turn.
White is going for some kind of great
White
attack
should
here.
have played the rook. White should have played the rook on c7. That was also I think I just
Okay, but c7 could have
this
been
is
queen
also
b8.
Rook F5
Oh, what is
is
this?
also nice.
This is a free.
Rook F5. Just given up the free.
Oh, but black
Okay,
wins
he's
now.
low on
Oh
time
no,
now.
white
That's why
wins.
I think
Okay.
so. He just
Yeah, Varun Pin made a
played.
mistake, and good news for Shrish. There, Shirish might qualify in the top 20. So this is because this is the fourth round, very important. Queen
Checkmate.
b6 checkmate, and we'll go to the
checkmate.
final round, guys. For here, all right. So let's see how does the player get selected to the next round. Top 20. Nexus edits their top 20. You have to finish in top 20. Oh, sorry, I did not finish in top 20.
Top 20.
And for qualification of round two, three, I guess you have to finish in top six.
Six,
When
yeah.
will you get the
Yes.
details about the next round? Next round is tomorrow. You guys will get the detail immediately when all the matches are over, if you are in the India region, all the matches get over, your coaches will contact you or the administration will contact you, about the details of the tournament. The timings are the same for tomorrow, and we will see more action tomorrow, uh, going in for the qualification uh, to qualify, then towards the quarterfinals. Top six kids will make it to the quarterfinals. Let's see what's happening here. We'll go to some exciting games. Looks like 4 and 3.5 will definitely book the berth, even if they lose. So top four will make it. Congratulations to Danarish, Prize in, Checkmate, Chess Rudra Genius. Others might have to fight it out. So 2.5, yeah. So 3 point doesn't guarantee you a spot in the top 20, because there are 2.5, there are so many kids with 2.5 or 2 who might fight it out and win. Oh, Namit Goyal missed one of the matches. Can Namit Goyal make it to the top? He is a very strong player who might miss qualifying. He's playing against Advik Chess. We saw Namit Goyal. He was playing really well. He lost one of the games, maybe some internet issue, and he did not play game number 4. So he's only on 2 points. Can Namit Goyal win this one? That will be exciting to watch. And will
On
3 points be enough? Yeah,
on
Tikmanshu.
what spot he is in? Like Namit.
Oh, he
Namit
has got a
is on
nice
right
pawn
now
stance.
21.
20.
So
He needs
he's
to
on a
win this
good
game.
spot. Definitely needs to win, but that doesn't guarantee him a top 20 spot, because a lot of kids, it comes down to the tie breaks as well. And a lot of kids might make it to 3. You see, Garv Daga, Varun Pen, we saw Varun Pen in action. Brave Flash
Yep.
is also, a lot of players might make it. Thor 2, again, Thor 2 there is there in action. The turtle, the green turtle, well, we might see. And we have till Manvi also 1700 rated. We saw she made a blunder in a winning game. So Manvi might also make it. Let's see. That will this category 3 is really exciting, really tough, really intense. A lot of strong players, 1900, 1700 players not making it to top 20 will be really sad to see. Hemang SS again, who did a big upset. We'll see his game as well. He was playing really well. Oh, he has doesn't have a queen. Now kids have
Too fast,
lost
right?
patience as well and are playing too fast towards the fifth round.
The game
As
is already finished as it started.
Yeah, that is becoming a big factor on how kids will make decisions in this round, because it has been really wrong. Testing the patience, chess players, testing their mental strength, for kids sitting this through for more than about 2 hours can be a really tough task. It's a tough task for everyone to just have that patience and sit around for 2 hours continuously, racking their brains, finding a best move or buy move. So let's see more action. Let's see. We were following Namit Goyal's game as well. We'll follow the games for the kids, not in the top here, but in this lineup. We'll follow Varun Pin. Oh, Varun Pin game. Is it going on? Yes, it is going on against Garv Daga. Both of them are around here, from the rank 20 to 21, 32. This will be very important. Let's see who wins it out. Okay, guys, can Varun Pin make it? What do you think? White to play here.
Varun has nice pawns.
Varun Pin has had couple of nice positions, but he has messed up those positions. In the end, that's how kids play. Sometimes they just make a blunder. All right, let's see. Oh,
Pawn
black made a blunder.
push F.
Pawn
Yep.
Hmm.
c5.
Pawn push C5. Yeah.
E5.
No, but then pawn takes d5 is also there, right? You take up a piece, black can also eat up your knight. But Varun Pin needs to find this. Pawn takes c5 to make the position a little bit messier. Let's see what happens here. And in the chat, okay, again against each other. Lol. Chirag versus checkmate. Bad luck. Okay. All right. A lot of kids are of one of the coaches. So some of the top coaches definitely will have category 3 kids playing against each other. But we are grateful to see coaches being passionate, following their kids' game, and making sure, and very strong coaches who have a lot of kids in category 3 following. So parents also, if you are following, drop in your kids' ID Nexus edits. All right. I hope you will get the details soon. Our team will be in touch. And other parents also make sure you drop in your kids' ID, follow our channel, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. That helps us a lot, keeps us motivated to take out the time on the weekends to follow these actions, analyze these games for you and the kids as well. Okay.
I think the Middle East region has also started, right? It's almost 7:48.
Yes, Middle East has started, but we have a different stream link for that one. So we will go there by after this action soon ends. There are 21 games going on, so this might take
Lot
some
of games.
15 minutes. We might start Middle East a little bit late, so we might miss the action for round one in the Middle East section. Sorry to the audiences who have tuned in. If they're tuning in on that one, we will soon be live there. Okay, we were watching the games of Garv Daga versus Varun Pin, and we were seeing, can Varun Pin make it or can Garv Daga make it? This might be important for the qualification. Let's see their points, but this doesn't guarantee.
It's a drawish position, I guess, so like nothing is happening actually.
Should develop his rooks. The rooks are pretty inactive right now, so the rooks should attain open files soon now. The king is also sitting on e6, is making, difficult for the rook to give one check.
Now black is
Probably rook.
okay.
Huh.
What do you think? Knight captures bishop was a good choice, right? Like to
Yeah,
isolate the
it is
pawn and
definitely a
recap
good choice because, yeah, definitely. Knight captures bishop, pawn takes it. You play the
rook
a
f4.
rook too. Yeah, yeah. You can exchange the rooks also. If the pawn is sitting on f4, that is an isolated pawn. You can exchange the rooks as well after that.
Okay, not to play king f1.
I believe the next move could be rook e6 and then the other rook comes on e8. Probably, try to make a battery attacking the bishop at the same time so
Yep.
that the rook can go to e2 in the coming future, giving a check and taking a pawn on b2 for the matter. So,
Yeah.
according to me right now, yes, exactly that way. Rook e6 and then the other rook comes on e8. This should be a plan.
It's
Oh, nice.
not to missing any.
No, what he'll do now?
But
This
actually,
pawn is
giving up
also
a pawn should have been would have been also a great idea, right? Like rook e8,
no.
and when he takes up the pawn, then b6.
ex- you can say that as well. Either ways.
Then rook e8, like to like this.
No, probably Garb didn't wanted to do this. Three pawns. Oh, that's a bad move.
It's oh, okay. Bishop takes three.
Varun has just got a pawn for free. He shouldn't have done the pawn push c5 at first place. Instead of pushing the pawn on c5, he could have done g6, no? What do you
Yep.
think?
Yes,
I mean,
first
the
pawn
pawn.
should have been saved.
Exactly. Then
Five
you
moves,
attack the piece.
little bit.
Now again, we see the tragic knight and bishop ending. Just the way we saw. What do you think? Knight takes bishop now?
Yeah, he'll
Okay, he
do it.
did it.
He should have done it sooner.
Earlier only, yeah. I feel this was an unnecessary check. Why to deliberately move? Just
Yeah,
make sure
like
that their
it
king comes
will
forward. Why?
help
It's
the
not
opponent.
important. Bring your king forward. It's unnecessary. Okay, I think
Like
they
draw the
probably
game.
want a draw. Don't want
Great.
to play the whole game. But what do you think in this position? Who will win?
Yeah, in this one, it's tricky to say because both of them are having pawn majority on the each side. Like
Uh-huh.
black is having on the queen side and white is having on the king side.
Definitely. But what about let's say for example the rooks gets exchanged for XYZ
But
reasons then?
sorry to
Yeah,
interrupt. I guess
then but
both of them will be
he
kicked out of the arena. Garv Daga stays on
might
26th and Varun Pin comes on
then get
24th.
the
So one of them had to win and fight it out. Draw wasn't enough. They lost the patience. If one would have won, then they might have moved in top 20 and would have qualified. Oh, we see Riyansh Karan again, one of the very high rated, 1937 rated, is only on two and a half, and he also needs to win definitely here against Star Joshua. Very important. Let's see who can make it. And these games are getting so intense, such complicated end games. I'm really happy to see the quality of the games as well here. All right, what do you think? Bishop b3, bishop d3.
Bishop b3.
Oh, he takes the pawn.
Or bishop takes b pawn.
No, but this might okay. Bishop, yeah, rook 8 was a trick, right?
No, rook
hmm.
a8 wasn't a trick because the knight could, yes, exactly that way. Knight c5 was there.
Mhm. All right, so you just eat up the pawn and attack. Or I would just go some backrank checkmate tricks. All right, for the audiences who might be tuning in, we'll start in with the Middle East region in a few minutes. We are still in category number 3 for the India region, and the matches have heated up. It's very exciting. Karan, who is 1937, is struggling to qualify. A very high rated kid struggling to qualify in the top 20. Very difficult. Star Joshua giving him a tough fight with White here, and let's see what happens. A lot of exciting stuff, a lot of exciting matches, and let's see, guys. What do you think? Who will make it to the to the next round?
If we calculate in this position, the knight is gone.
Bishop f8 seems an interesting idea.
What?
From black bishop f8. Um,
No, right now, what will white do to save the knight? Can
like
white really save the knight?
nope. White is
Knight is gone.
hmm.
My students say that knight is cooked.
Knight is
Yes, cooked is the favorite Gen
bird.
Alpha term, I feel. All right. So a lot of my kids also keep on saying, "Oh, I'm cooked in this game. Something is happening." Yeah. So those are some of the favorite terms for the kids and cooked. Let's see.
What do you think about yes? Yeah, rook b3. I was just about to say he played it. Now, if the rook takes the knight, we also take the knight.
Okay. Chirag sir, I have to like go. Uh, the
Definitely.
time was
So for the audiences, Tigmanshu has a class. So we let Tigmanshu go take a leave from here. And Tigmanshu, thank you
bye.
so much for joining us. Bye bye. Have a
Yes.
good weekend.
Bye bye. Yes.
All right. Okay. So Prakriti, we have you here, and we were on the intense match between Riyansh versus Joshua, which is very important for the qualification. Black has made a decision to go King F8, and let's see what happens here.
White probably plans that somehow whatever it takes, the d pawn at least gets to something, as in. But black will not make it that easy for him. The king goes up, and now the rook has to leave. The rook will capture the d5 pawn. I believe even if they have captured, the bishop can come on c4 for the matter, and then when the rook goes and saves, then they could have given a check. Now, instead of giving a check at first place,
Oh,
right now only the bishop could have come, and then when the rook
then
saves, but that's also a thing. Also, the check is also there. Oh, right now, though, they could have captured, no? Instead of giving one more check.
not sure. Is the king stuck? No. Now rook f7.
No,
He's just
still rook could have gone to b7 and given a check.
oh yeah, and he could have eaten up. Now the bishop will go
Yeah,
back.
exactly.
Still your move, bishop c4 might look strong. Oh,
I just don't
I don't
understand
like
why.
this rook a7, but
Uh,
that's why Ryanch Karan is stronger in the end game, and he's 1937. Joshua might make a mistake here, and we might see Ryanch qualifying rook a5 might be the move, pinning the bishop. Then what's happening?
rook a5, then bishop will come on b7. It does not matter much. Because
Okay,
you can't capture the bishop, they'll capture rook. But I believe it's high time you should just, remove
I
the bishop
believe
from that place.
pawn to e5, bishop e5, and some checkmate idea. I think black might go for black should go for that, and white might fall for it as well. At rook a5, bishop b7. That's the only move.
Yeah, the only move.
Okay, Arkin says rook b6. Sorry, we didn't. We might have missed that for a different position. Sorry, Arkin. We have a lot of things going on here. Uh,
Is this the only game which is left? Or there are more
There are many
games?
games which might be left. This one is very important for the standings. There are three more games going on. Let's see. So
Hmm.
we top 10. I've definitely booked their berth with a score of 3.5. These are not safe. We have one game going on between Craig Shah, Advik Chess. So three has guaranteed the spot, but doesn't guarantee the spot. I guess from 16th to 20th place. So Chess Advik, Ash Triple One, Avir Kalpal, Susan Bed, Susan Bed, Advik Chess 123. I've been reading that as bad. Divyashri, Manvi, Shavik Kirtak doesn't. Oh, they don't make it. So Ryansh on Star Joshua, Ryansh might win. So Ryansh will go on 3 out of 3, and Ryansh will take one of the spots from these kids. Let's see what happens there. And Kreksha was playing, so the other game is also important. Kreksha is playing against Checkmate. Checkmate has already qualified. Checkmate has a very high rating of 2135. Kreksha is 1973 with a question mark with only 123. Craig Sean definitely needs to win this. Otherwise, might qualify, but can be getting dangerous because Craig Shaw is 3 out of 4 and checkmate is already on 3.5. We saw so checkmate definitely has a spot. So it's risk-free play for Craig Shaw.
But
Checkmate.
Kreksha has a nice position if you see right now as in
Yeah, but
they
yes,
can try.
59 seconds and it might get dangerous here. What's the attack, right? What's the checkmate
No,
for white?
okay, this is a fine thing to do, but queen
But
could
this
have
knight
captured the
cannot.
g6 pawn.
Okay, yeah,
That
queen.
knight cannot move because queen will capture the pawn right there and give you bundles of check.
Oh, but there's no check after this, right?
No, again queen can go forward and then the pawn can push
Forward.
forward.
Eat up the g6 pawn.
Whatever it takes. I mean, even if they eat up the g6 pawn, what's the thing? Queen h7 in the next move. It is not that effective, I believe.
But he needs to keep on playing moves quickly. Quick decision
Exactly.
making is the key here because it's Oh, it's 9 versus 11. So I guess, but checkmate we saw was on 3.5. So definitely has a spot. We saw other kids. Oh, Dharanish making 5 out of 5.
Five
So
on
that's
five.
that's pretty cool. Perry Sai Krishna is on 3. Craig Shah, it's 9 versus 11. So checkmate definitely has a spot. Craig Shah will depend on the tie breaks. His tie breaks are really strong, so he'll make it. He has 9.25 in the tie breaks. Oh, you can read the tie breaks as well. But Advik Chess doesn't have those good tie breaks. So Advik Chess needs to be very. He might, as we see, Rayansh Krishnan is 6.25. Even Star Joshua has a better tie break. And Rayansh Krishnan was winning that match. Let's go here. Rayansh Krishnan is clearly winning. And Rayansh Krishnan will make it to the top 3. Craig Shah will also make it even with that loss. And Checkmate 2000 will also make it. So I guess we have the final list. Advik will go out. Riyansh will come in, and that would be the end of the qualifying arenas for uh, for the uh, for the India category 3. And those are the games, those are the sum up. All right. Guys, we are short on time because we need to rush through to the Middle East arena. So, what we'll do is for the India arena, this is the list. Advik will go out, Riyansh will come in, and that's the top 20. We see these are the top 20. We also see the top 20 here in category 2, and also the category 1 is over. So, we'll end this stream for the India region, and within a short span of 5 to 10 minutes, we'll log back in for the Middle East region. See you there. See you guys on the Middle East side. Bye bye everyone.